Good night, I'm Mark Seal. West Indies just couldn't capitalize on their early series lead and ended up going down 2-1 to Pakistan today by losing the third and final ODI at Providence in Guyana. After opting to bat first, the Windies made 233 for 9 off their 50 overs. Shea Hope leading the way with a patient 71, then included just 1 4 and 2 6s. Jassim Mohammed added 59. Pakistan in reply were 36 for 3 at one stage, but a 113-run fourth wicket partnership between player of the match and of the series, Shoaib Malik, who made 101, and Mohammad Hafiz with 81, led them to the victory by 6 wickets, as Pakistan made 238 for 4 in 43.1 overs. Shannon Gabriel took 2 for 60. We have highlights.
Picking up a wicket. This could be the first one. Hafiz gets to the ball and catches a good one. Ball Haq. Bowled him. Hassan Ali is off the mark once again.
Got him easily. Clever bowling.
Full toss. That's driven. That's a welcome relief. That's going to hit the fence.
That asked to be hit and got the treatment. Has he cleared the fielder? Yes, he has.
And he gets it. Gets to 50. It's the 4th time he's gone to 50 in the last 6 one-day internationals here in 2016. And now Shea Hope will go to 50. And very well played, stylishly played. Jassim Mohammed, as well as anyone, he's gone. Oh, that is well dispatched by Shea Hope.
That's a lovely gift that he'll expect and accept with great glee. Well, he's gotten him. That's his second 6. Good strike, powerful strike from the captain.
I think he feels that he can be given a long ball. That's gone up in the air, should be taken. It's a good catcher.
He's connected well with that, but has he cleared the field? No. Catch taken.
And Bishu is run out.
Easily done, first ball. Brilliant. Brilliant from a Shea Hope.
Got him. Inside edge onto the leg stump.
Lovely sweep shot.
Gets it into the gap, and that will race into the fence. That's a good 50. That really is a professional innings from Hafiz. Kid over mid-wicket. He goes big, straight over, long on, and 6. In the clincher so far, down the track, and hits it confidently, comfortably for a 6.
Catch it's the cry. Pramal dances and holds on. As Shoaib Malik moves to 50.
Will he take that bait? Down the track, hits it. That's gone. 6.
For 6 to get the win, and he's done it. What a way to finish. A 6 brings him to a one-day 100, completes the victory.
Well, the Windies losing that ODI series 2-1 after losing the T20 series 3-1. Now it's 26 years since West Indies have defeated Pakistan in a one-day international series. It's now on to the Test series, which starts April 21st in Jamaica. Close to 200 surfers took to the Drill Hall beach today for the start of the inaugural International World Surf League Barbados Surf Pro Men and Women's QS 3000 Championships. Barbados had mixed fortunes on the waves in today's first round of the men's heats, with 7 local competitors unfortunately being knocked out. That leaves only 6 locals in the men's division advancing to tomorrow's second round, those being Daniel Edgell, Jacob Burke, Joshua Burke, Dane Mackey, Bruce Mackey, and Che Allen. Meantime, only 2 Barbadians remain in the women's event, top local surfers Chelsea Tuak and Chelsea Roit. The 6-day event 4 of which will be in competition, and 2 are rest days, saw competitors from about 20 countries, including Japan, USA, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, and the host Barbados in action.
There are 184 surfers, including men's and women's. They range from all different ages, from probably the youngest is 16 years old up to about 40 years old. The waves been pretty good today. We're happy to have some waves here. We have a backup location at Soup Bowl just in case we need to move there. But as of today, we're pretty pleased with what the ocean has been giving us. They've been having some good rides into the excellent range, and the surfers are doing what they do best. We have about 15 to 20 local surfers competing. We have a staunch crew that competes on this WSL tour, maybe about 10 members, and then the other locals are just guys who don't really travel, but they're getting the opportunity to enter such a large event.
The championship resumes tomorrow at 8 a.m. Coming up, Barcelona outplayed by Juventus in Champions League. In track and field, some of the world's top athletes, including Jade Bailey and Levi Cadogan of Barbados, had good performances in their first outdoor meets for 2017. Competing at the Grenada Invitational at the Karani James Athletic Stadium over the weekend, Bailey won the women's 100 meters B final in 11.35 seconds, while Olympic finalist Muriel Ahore of the Ivory Coast won the A final in 11.16.
Jade Bailey, Barbados. And despite the roar, they still call him to set, and the gun is fired, and it's Natasha Morrison on the right of your screen there in lane 3, moving well, trying to close is Felicia George, and on the outside, it was Jade Bailey of Barbados with a nice move there in the blue, and I think she got the victory. And it is, in fact, Bailey that gets the decision. 11:35, Felicia George in second, 11:37, so a great effort for her. Here's the start as Morrison to the right took the early lead, but now look at Felicia George come back at her. Excuse me, on the outside, Jade Bailey of Barbados, not Harrigan Scott. Bailey, nearest to your camera, the blonde. In fact, we have 2 blondes in this race because Felicia George has her hair blonde as well. So it's a good night for the blondes tonight as both George and Bailey get the better of the brunettes. First and second, Bailey in first. So keep your eye there on the lane 4. That's Michelle Liai in the red uniform, and then just to your right is Morlakea Kinnison in the black uniform. And a fair start, and Michelle Liai is a step behind Morlakea Kinnison with a good start. Muriel Ahore coming on strong at the end, and it's going to be Ahore who will cross the line first to win for the Ivory Coast. Here's another look. There's a Kinnison who started well, but look on the inside as Muriel Ahore sped to the finish line just ahead of Morlakea Kinnison. Ahore was in lane 6, and she was off to the early lead. And now here comes a Kinnison pressing to try to get level with her. She would just run out of room as Ahore holds on, bringing Evans with her for third. So 1, 2, 3, Ahore, a Kinnison, and Evans.
Now in the men's 100, former world record holder Asafa Powell of Jamaica won the B final in 10.18, while Levi Cadogan was third. Then in the A final, American Mike Rogers was the winner.
And yes, that's Asafa Powell, and yes, he's in the B section. And let me tell you what that means this early in the season. It means I don't wanna line up against Justin Gatlin, a guy who could affect my rankings at this time. So that's the managers sort of separating guys who are going to be running against each other all year. And of course, Asafa Powell has run more sub-10 wind legal 100-meter races than anybody in history. So Asafa Powell in lane 4. And Asafa Powell with a good start in the middle of the track now coming up. Asafa Powell beginning to pull away, looking over, and he takes the victory with a little bit of drama. Okay, I think we can officially say that we have not seen some of the fast times we expected. That was a flash time of 10.15 for Asafa Powell. There's Asafa Powell, fourth from the right. He didn't react that well to the gun. He would eventually get to the line in 10:18. But of course he didn't help himself either, because look, he starts to look around with 20 meters to go. So 10:18 the winning time for Asafa Powell. And it was the other former Jamaican, Andrew Fisher, who now competes for Bahrain, who was across the line in second place. Andrew Fisher. Levi Cadigan of Barbados up for third as Asafa Powell entertains this crowd. Justin Gatlin, who was supposed to be, of course, the featured sprinter in this event. We got a word from Ronaldo Nehemiah in the back that his quad had tightened up in practice, and just as a precaution, his coach Dennis Mitchell pulled him from this race. So that leaves Jeff Demps, Isaiah Young, Marvin Bracey, Kim Collins, Mike Rogers, Emmanuel Callender to face this starter. And a fair start in the men's 100-meter final. In the middle of the track, Kim Collins trying to hold on. Coming on the outside is Mike Rogers, and to the line, Mike Rogers may have just eked it out in lane 6. Yep, look on second from the right, that's Isaiah Young. He's off to the early lead. Third from the left, that's Mike Rogers. Look at him close on everybody in this latter half of the race, and that's what gets him the win.
And still to come, franchise football coming to the Caribbean in the summer.
It's time for a break, and what better way to do it than with Q in the community? Get the Q experience, dance, meet friends, tour Barbados,
feel the vibe, experience friendship. Thursdays with Q in the community.
Listen at home on Q 100.7 FM, and you can also join us by viewing the show on CBC TV 8 every Tuesday and Saturday. The People's Business gets to the heart of the matter every Sunday at 8:05 p.m. Call us live at 228-5562 or 228-5563 or email us at talk@cbc.bb to share your questions or comments and to be part of the live discussion. That's The People's Business, Sundays at 8:05 p.m. on CBC TV 8. The People's Business is made possible by our partners, Solar Dynamics, the most efficient energy systems.
Franchise football is coming to the Caribbean. The Islands Cup Open will see 8 teams loaded with the region's best players, ages 18 to 25, competing over 12 weeks from July 6th to 16th this year. The winner takes all format will have cash prizes totaling $3 million for the first 4 seasons. Behind the concept is the Caribbean Football Trust Limited.
It is very difficult for the players in them from most of the countries in the Caribbean that is ranked so low in FIFA ranking to really get the fair opportunity. This project will facilitate that. This project will, create the platform for allowing these players and them to have greater opportunity to participate on global stage. We are seeing today in the MLS that players are leaving from Trinidad and other countries going and participating in the combine and what have you. But at the end of the day, they have to come right back home with their bags. Now, this is something that we all went through, myself and others went through as young players. But I think today in the 21st century, with the wealth of talent we do have, and we do have a wealth of raw talent, we call it the rough diamonds in the Caribbean. What we need is really the technical support and giving the players and them that sort of confidence and assurance that they have an opportunity here. So they don't have to leave their families. They don't have to go overseas. If we could create this in the Caribbean, I think it will help overall our national team's performance.
Anderson also says Barbados will be the training hub for the tournament.
The franchises that we have committed to for 2017 season is the Suriname Gladiators, Barbados Challengers, Trinbago Oilers,
Jamaica
Roughnecks, and the Combined Islands. All franchises are branded by the selected countries, but not necessarily based in that country. We're going to take the opportunity to, in the first year, use Barbados as our training facility.
Time to tell you what's happening tomorrow, Wednesday, in sports. Football is day 3 of the Barbados Cup, action in the under 11, 13, 17 divisions. The venues are, on 11s will be at Parkinson Field Community Center. The Old Banks Breweries will host the under 13s. The under 15s will be at Parkinson, and the under 17s at Blenheim. The Barbados Netball Association First Division League season continues at the Netball Stadium. There are actually 9 games throughout the schedule, but the feature will be that Division 1 clash between CO Williams Rangers and Newberry All-Stars. That's slated for Court 2 starting at 8 p.m. And in surfing, day 2 of the inaugural International World Surf League Barbados Surf Pro for men and women QS 3000 Championship. It gets underway at 8 a.m. at the Drill Hall. Well, that's a wrap on the Tuesday edition of Sports Night. I am Mark Seal. Good night.